to another episode of Just My Opinion. This is Hery with Mike. Hello, Mike.
What's up, big dog?
I did it.
You did it.
I did
You
it.
opened us up.
I did. Why am I shaking? I feel judged.
Just anxious.
How are you?
Oh, I'm great. I'm well, but I'm happy that the weekend is not necessarily almost over, but that I've got all the stuff done so that I can enjoy my Sunday afternoon.
I'm jealous.
Yeah. What are you doing this afternoon?
Oh, I gotta take my son shopping for school.
Oh, that's going to be fun.
No, it's not. It's not
Why not?
fun. He's 14. How is that fun?
Well,
you remember when you were 14?
Yeah, but I figure like the boys are easier than girls. I mean, I'm not a parent, so what do I know?
Not mine.
But...
My son is very similar to me, so I think that's why that's bad. He's a bully.
Well,
We make fun
nice.
of each other all day, but it gets to a point that you want to slap him.
That bad,
Right?
huh?
And he wants to eat all day. All day.
So does that mean you guys are going to get the pretzel place? You're going to go to the pretzel place?
You know it. You know it. And this has to be the sugar one, the cinnamon sugar one. And then you also have to get the one with the cheese, the salty one, because he needs his cheese as well. And a big Coke. That's appetizer.
Meanwhile, you just get to sit and look at him.
And then,
not
yes.
even eat
Right
anything.
now, yes. Right now, I'm just going to look at him. I might do the old people walk in the mall. Well, he does that.
I'm going to walk around.
Yes, you enjoy that, son.
I'm going to take a gander.
But that's just the appetizer. Then he's going to want something else. He eats all day. So, and then he's a big boy, so to find stuff for him is going to be tough.
Yeah.
Sasha did the easy part. She got all the school supplies, like the notebook, the pens, and all that.
The gel pens.
Yeah.
He's 14 now. He needs to go with his dad.
Yeah, so then she says, you take him to his clothes and shoes shopping. You're good at that. And I'm like, okay, I can do that for myself. Now I got to do it with him. Yeah, and he's expensive. He likes good stuff, you know? He likes good
Just like
stuff.
his dad.
He likes his good shoes. He likes a good, look good. So he's in high school, so what do you expect, right? That was the best time. I love going to high school. I didn't like going to the classroom, but I like going to school.
So, sorry to interrupt you, but brief explanation. I believe I lost my headphones yesterday, so I'm having to use Melinda's. And they're not as good as what mine were. I'm going to say it. I'm going to be honest.
They suck.
Yeah, so if any of our listeners want to send me a set of headphones, preferably Bluetooth,
I need one of those. The ones that I have are the wired ones that you connect to your phone. I'm at the gym, and I think I'm the only guy who has those.
Yeah, bro, what are you, so 2010?
Everybody in my family
Wire's
has
not cool
the
anymore,
fancy
bro.
ones, and I'm the one looking stupid at the gym.
It's so funny you said that because I tried to bring my wired headphones, I actually have them right here, to the gym today. And they won't even plug into my phone. I was like, what a dumbass.
Oh. Anyway, I was asking you. Wow. I was asking you about high school. Do you like going to school?
I started to like high school when I wasn't fat anymore. Because I was fat. So, it took a while for me to grow in to myself.
Some girl started to notice you?
Yeah. For me...
Well, first it's probably oh, he was the chubby one.
Yeah. Right? So, see, I was fat up until about 9th grade. And then I got a little taller. And, but even then, I was still plus size. I was rocking the husky sizes.
Oh.
Growing up. And eventually, through sports and everything like that, started to lose some weight. But I never got big. I always felt like there was some guys, on the football team in high school that now, as a grown-ass man, they looked like grown-ass men in high school. Like, they were giant, strong.
Yeah, all my friends were like tall, big guys.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Not me.
I knew that growing up was going to be a challenge when my, my half-black brother started to be taller than me.
Mm-hmm.
And people asked if I was the little brother. I was like, fuck. So like...
And then white too.
Yeah. So it wasn't good. And it was, but it was, but as far as like socializing, loved high school. I'm a social fucking, I'm a
I used
butterfly.
to cut so much class. And now you think back on it, it was so stupid. We would cut class to stay in the lobby. And because that's where it was. That's where the fun was. You stay in the lobby and the whole group, you're laughing, joking, making fun of people, bullying people. It was great times. Or we would go to do some sports too at the basketball court.
Wait. I love how you subtly said, bully people. Were you an asshole in school, bro?
Yeah.
Damn.
But it was different times. Now everybody's sensitive bitches.
Well, I mean, it's still the same fucking
No,
bullying.
it's not. Back in the day, if you didn't like something, you deal with it. Fight somebody, laugh at it, or just go cry somewhere else. Nowadays, it's a big deal. You cannot say somebody. I couldn't now. So you were chubby, right? I could not call you chubby now, because it's a big deal. Back in my day, that was fun.
Yeah, it doesn't mean it.
It was fun. It was not wrong. It was not wrong. Although, let me tell you a funny experience. Not funny.
Was.
Huh?
It was wrong. It just wasn't talked about. What about if somebody was ripping on you?
I didn't care. We laugh about it. You laugh about it,
Well, there's a difference, I think, between bullying, because some kids embrace their fatness, right? So I learned to embrace my fatness.
Well, let me tell you, I used to make fun of this, not only me, we used to make fun of this girl.
Here we go.
I don't want to say a lot of it because I don't want somebody to know who I'm talking about or, friends or something. But whoever was there, they know.
At this point, we're not going to bully him.
Huh?
At this point, we're not going to bully her anymore.
No. And she's gorgeous now. I made so much fun of her, she tried to stab me with scissors.
Now that's Puerto Rico. That's Puerto Rico.
But you see what I mean? I was like, I played the victim here, like, oh my god, what is wrong with her? Ooh, psycho. But now thinking back at it, I don't. It looks bad. I know it's bad, but back in the day, we were joking. We were kids,
Yeah, that was the thing back then.
Yeah, I mean, that's how you stand up for yourself too. Get some scissors. I don't know.
Now, hey, for the record, we are not recommending that if any high school kids are listening to this.
No. God forbid. We might have to cut this out now. No. Onyx. But anyway, for me, maybe it was the ignorance. It was all jokes and funny times, But now
as a kid,
you're not allowed to say certain things because you're a bad bully. I don't know.
Well, and you're learning at that age too. Like you don't know shit. Like you think you know shit when you're a kid.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know shit.
Mm-hmm.
My dad used to tell me I used to get so mad. I'd be like, damn it, Dad, I do know. I know exactly. You know exactly everything already. I'm different.
Mm-hmm.
But you really don't. I mean, when you're at that age, at adolescent age, and that's where I think high school kind of fucks with people a lot too. Because you start to get responsibilities, or you're like a class officer, or you have some kind of club role or some shit.
Yeah.
We
used to go to. Sorry,
go ahead.
Go ahead.
So me, senior year, you guessed it, your boy was famous. Okay, I was on the news team. I literally joined senior year, and the teacher, Mr. Harder, if you're listening, shout out. But he, I had to take, even though I was a senior, I had to take film 1.
Yeah.
The freshman class, because it was my first year in the class, and I literally signed up just to make funny videos, and I
remember you showed me one of the videos too.
I just kept interrupting him in the middle of all of his first day rules, and I was like, "Hey, can I have a camera now? I literally signed up just to have a camera and have access to everything in here. Can I just?" have a camera.
Yeah.
And eventually he was like, just shut up. You can get out. Yes, here's a camera. Do this.
That's funny.
Then,
That's nice.
And then I was hooked.
Wow. No, you know what? We were very ignorant. We used to go to a cafeteria and we would take apples or I don't know, any kind of stuff like that. We would eat them, but we will save the center part and then start throwing them out in the lobby to people.
See, you sound like a dick.
Yeah.
You were a dick. This guy.
Actually, I had a friend. There was this kid who sat where we used to sit, right? He just decided to sit down. We're like, who is this kid? Why is he here? He should not be here. My friend went up the stairs, and from the second, part of the stairs, he started pouring, little by little, the white glue. You remember that white glue the kids use?
Yeah, like the Elmer's glue.
In his hair. Yeah. That was funny. I mean, not for the kid, but yeah, it was funny.
Wow, bro. Assholes. Assholes.
It was
so,
good days.
And when I was in high school, the difference was, as like a semi-popular person, is I was big into the, I don't care if people pick on each other, but I felt like you should stay within your popularity level. So if you were popular in school, you could fuck with other popular kids, and I wouldn't feel bad for you. Because I'd be like, bro, you got just as much power. Because, if you think about it, school's like little gangsters, bro. Everybody's just, in their own groups and, everything like that. So, I remember that, I would stick up for kids. If I had friends that were in band or something like that, off friends and stuff, and they were being picked on, bro, I'd bring, my cool guy cult and, it'd be the popular versus popular kids that would get you, bitch, you better back up. If you're going to pick on somebody, so it is different to hear, though, the experiences, because, I graduated in, watch yours be like, you're so young. But I graduated in 2011.
Yeah. And
you graduated when?
I don't remember.
You're such a lying piece of crap. I just want to show the difference in the generations.
It should be the same. It doesn't matter. It's all bully.
Whatever. But you were you're not much older than me, so it was what, 95, 98?
98, I think it is.
Look at it, dude. That was a guess. Holy shit!
I think it is. I can't remember. I truly don't remember. But I think it's 98.
Yeah. See, that's not bad. But you know what? You did get the chance to graduate when they were making all the good movies about high school.
Like what? Like which one?
Wasn't American Pie? Didn't that come around the early 2000s?
Yeah, I remember American Pie. I just remember when it came out.
I think it was early 2000s, so I would think that movie would be semi close to your school. Bro, when I got to high school, all the good shit that was always shown in movies went away.
Gotcha.
All the food got replaced with healthy food in the snack machines.
You know what we used to do? We had a sandwich bar in our high school, and one of our friends always was supposed to have a backpack on. You leave it open, and we will be doing the line, putting sandwiches in his backpack, and we will go back and sit in the lobby, cut class, and eat them, and just chill all day.
Damn. You know what's crazy about skipping school, bro? Is kids would cut class and hang out in school.
Yeah. But it was a lot of fun. Those times were fun.
Yeah, some of the best memories of my life were in high school, bro. As far as especially because you thought you had responsibilities, you ain't got no responsibility. How often you say that to your son?
It's not even worth.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
But you go back and say, yeah, my mother was right.
Yeah.
I hate to admit that, right?
Yeah. No, I'm right there with you. Believe me, I'm definitely not saying it's just you, because my dad used to tell me back in the day, oh, you think you got responsibility.
But now having kids, how do I tell them the same thing without making it sound like, oh, here's dad with his lame ass speech?
So you just go up and you're buttoned down and you go up to him and you go, hey man, I know you're going through some struggles, but I'm hip, I'm happening.
Yo, bro.
Just wanted to tell you, man, try to keep chill vibes out there,
Yeah, I having kids, I always tell both of them that they won't be the bully, but you don't let nobody bully you. you better slap somebody if they try to bully you. You better do
Yeah,
something
you got to
about
stick
it.
up for yourself.
You better
That's
do
what's always
something.
important.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
You know, there's nothing crazier than like when like a kid that was getting bullied like
Yeah.
had enough and like popped off.
Mm-hmm. I was always concerned when my kids were little. I was concerned about them being bullied. Because when you go to school and you're that guy who does stuff like that and laugh and joke about it and
Worry about a
having
little bit
kids,
of
I'm like,
karma.
they better man up, you know? But no, I've been lucky in that sense, I guess. They've never been bullied or anything like that, so kind of good. But yeah, I used to love going to school. I used to love getting new shoes, looking good for school. That was the best.
Bro, get at me. First week of school. How about that first day? First day, going back to school. Bro, I had my clothes laid out, ready
Yes.
to go. I got like the whole first week planned out what I'm going to wear, how I'm going to look, new sneakers, still in the box. So I felt like a famous person waking up, taking them out of the paper.
Yeah.
You know, nice, fresh. And bro, it was always cool. You had all your new pencils, new ink pen. You be in class.
Sunglasses,
I'm sorry, we need a pen
nice
for this
shades.
class. Oh, bro, taking everything out the plastic all the time. And dude, it was wonderful.
Yeah. I remember our Spanish
You know-
teacher, she hated us wearing sunglasses in the classroom.
Because probably all thought you were smoking weed or something.
Or sleeping.
Or sleeping, yes. No, and but on the flip side of that, the first week of school was always kind of dry, right? Like outside of socializing with your friends and seeing, like, I'm just going to be honest, like, you talk about things that were different. One of my favorite things about going to school was the plethora of people that you could fraternize and socialize with. Like, bro, I love talking to all the girls.
Yeah.
Everybody loved, you know, because, like, there was always, like, one or two people, male or female even, that, like, over the summer, like, morphed into this beautiful person.
Wow, yeah.
And I would be like, wow, bro, like, dude, you got strong. Or looking at the girls, be like, hey,
Yeah.
I see you. I see you looking
Yeah.
good.
But there's something cool
you know?
to go back to school and see your friends. Some of them you see them in summer, during the summer break. But when you go back to school and you see your friends again, it's like, it's a great event, right?
We're back, baby.
Yeah.
We're back.
Everybody hugging each other. It's like, yeah.
Yo,
Yeah.
how you been, bro?
Yeah.
Fuck, come on.
Yeah. It's good. It's
You
good.
know?
It's good to do that.
Those were the days, bro. Now, I will tell you, so since, like, the difference probably in our growing up was, like, during my generation is when, like, social media started to come out.
Yes, there was some
So,
social
like-
media when I was in school.
So I remember when MySpace came into the equation.
Wow.
Bro, I started dating this girl that was going to my school over the summer one year.
Mm-hmm.
I was young, super young. Started dating this girl over MySpace that I knew was going to go to my school. I got to school. This is going to sound so bad, but I don't like to just pick on you about the bullying thing. I got to school and I felt like I was catfished because she looked prettier over.
You got
the
catfish
picture.
before catfish assisted.
Yeah, bro. Like, I was casting a net before it was real with this girl. And I'm not going to name drop her, bro, but that year was not good for her. I got to school the first week and was like, ooh, shit.
Wow.
And, bro, within 2 days, we broke up. I passed a note. Remember when that was a thing, passing notes?
Yeah.
Bro, notes were clutch back in the day.
You know what happened to me? I said passing notes. I was not passing notes about something nice. We were so ignorant. A friend of mine, we had this big girl in the classroom. Big girl. And it was not just me. People used to make fun of her. And somebody made a drawing of a big person on a piece of paper. Right? And it was her. Name and everything. And they're passing it and I grab it. Right? And when I opened it and I see it, I start laughing. And the teacher took it from my hands. Right? And without knowing that it was me or not, he went ahead and put it on the board and said, look what this kid has been doing. I was like, oh, don't. Oh, it was bad. She cried so much, and she thought it was me who did it. I had it. Obviously, I laughed. I was part of it, but I did not draw it. It was bad. All the girls hated me for a brief time. It was tough. I know,
dude. That was one crazy thing about high school, man. Is like your rep could switch in a day.
But we were all bad. Let me tell you the difference between my school and yours. We had no social media. We had a bar across our school. A bar, and the bar would be open since like 10 in the morning. Old guys bums in there. So they had, is it called a jukebox? Jukebox?
Yeah, with music.
Yeah. So we will go there and grab the new kids. We'll put a quarter, put music on, and make him dance. 2 boys, make him dance.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, it was bad. Because when you have a new kid in school, and I don't know how you call it here, preppies? That's what you call them?
Well, like, prep is like somebody who's like upper class. Like.
Oh, no. So
like,
here in Puerto Rico, high school is 10th, 11th, and 12th grade, right? So anybody who's in 10th grade, they are, the new kids in school. It's like an initiation, if you want to call it that way.
Oh, like a freshman.
Yeah, so there's like an initiation to them because they're new. They're in that grade. Oh man, even me when I was going to that grade, I thought something was gonna happen to me. It's a tradition in Puerto Rico. That is going to happen when you go to high school. Something will happen to you as being a freshman.
So when I went to school, there definitely were some differences because like my town was big enough where we had like high school was 9th, 10th, and 11th and 12th grade. So, but my youngest sister actually, just for an informative note, she actually goes to a school still that is K through 12. Everybody's under one roof.
Okay.
So
mine was from K to 9th grade, and then we would go to high school.
See, so we had elementary, anyways. So whenever we went to high school, I mean, don't get me wrong, like the freshmen were definitely like in the freshman building, and like it was intimidating. Like I remember being a freshman, that was definitely the worst year of high school because like you said, like you got to go through hazing, whether it's in class, in a club, whatever. All the girls that you like, or, if you go the other way or you're a female listening, like girls or boys, I would imagine it was the same for the girls.
Yeah.
Like it's intimidating because all the ones you're really drawn to are all the ones that are like seniors or juniors. Yeah. And you're like, no way, because they all act like they're 20 years older than you, which is crazy because when you get into the real world, like,
for me it was crazy because nobody messed with us since first day. Nobody really messed with us. They knew us, we knew them. It was kind of weird.
Well, there's always like a select group, I feel like, that's chosen to be, okay, these girls, these boys are going to be the new leaders, so to speak. Because I don't care what they like to say about anti-bullying, it's still got to be the same as far as like, there is leaders even amongst the odd kids in school. So, like the pretty girls, the nerdy girls, the class suck-ups, all that stuff. Everybody has their key speakers. Yeah.
We luckily nothing happened for us, but they used to do several things. They used to do something called a piña, right? So what they will do is they will be walking around school. All these guys that are in the 11th, 12th grade, they're looking around, seeing who's the freshman. Oh, there's one right there. So they will do different things. What was that? They will embarrass you. But if they do piña is they sing a song to you. First of all, they bend you over, right? They bend you. So your back is like, you're in this position, right? And they will sing the song to you, and then everybody will hit you in the back. All at the same time. Everybody will hit you. It is...
Bro, what kind of fucking high school did you go to?
Well, that's the thing in Puerto Rico. That happens. I can sing the song too.
Oh my God.
I still know the songs. I still remember the song.
That's like going to prison right there.
Oh, there he is. Let's go. What do you want to do? So they will do something embarrassing, and and sometimes they will let you choose, sometimes they wouldn't, and just, okay, we're going to sing it. And they will sing you the song and hit you, everybody. It will be like 15, 20 guys hitting you in the back. You're good.
Dude.
Yeah.
That's aggression. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
I don't know if I don't know if they still do that, but that was.
Oh,
you
I'm
knew
100% sure
when,
that's not going down in Puerto Rico anymore.
when I was going to high school, I already knew that I was gonna face probably that, but I never did. Never did.
Wow.
I mean, my school was bad. Let me tell you, our bathrooms, the guys' bathrooms, we had no bathroom actually. That you cannot call the bathroom. You will go there, and as soon as you go through the main door of the bathrooms, there is urine everywhere. It's like a lake, right?
Ew,
And
we went through that at high school. Bathrooms are gross.
So then we had rocks, big rocks that you have to step on, stones, to get to the urinal. And then in the urinal, yeah, there was graffitis everywhere. This is my high school. Then graffitis everywhere. Literally, you will see shit on the floor. You will see rocks and pieces of like chunks of wood on the urinals, in the toilets. So you will pee as like a waterfall going down because it's all full of, yeah. That's how bad it was. That was my high school.
Yeah. No wonder, bro. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I got stories for days, but we only have, this is a podcast, we don't have enough time for my stories of high school.
Bro, my gosh. God bless you turned into the person you are today.
If you had to do number 2, if you had to take a shit in high school, you will have to pretend that you were going to the offices where the director is and
the nurse's office, bro, is always mine.
The secretary office or whatever it is, and pretend that you're there to see somebody, and when they let you in, then you go to use their bathroom, and that's it.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Oh,
man. For some reason, that was fun. But you think back on it, it's like, damn, that was bad.
Yeah, bro. Like, now that kind of shit, I do hope kids don't have to deal with anymore. Like, because we have problems like that, too. Like, dude, now, we always had kids that were, like, smoking cigarettes or whatever in school and shit. And, like, I didn't do any nicotine products in high school. Like, my dad scared the shit out of me. He was like, if I catch you, you know what I mean? So, like, I started smoking, like, Black and Milds at, like, parties and shit to be cool. You know, but that was really it. And, but never smoked at school. Never at school. Plus, you would stink. Yeah. Like, I was always about the girls, bro. And I knew I wasn't an attractive guy. So, like, I had to use anything I had to my advantage, including my cologne. Okay? I know you're Puerto Rican. You got to understand that. So
you always gotta wear cologne, man. You don't leave that house without wearing cologne.
Yeah, bro. So like these guys,
and no wrinkles on that clothes.
These guys that would smoke, bro. I was like, dude, who do you think you're fooling with like the Axe body spray came out when I was in grade school, bro. Oh my god, that was so gross. Kids instead of taking showers would just like, like fucking.
We had no showers in high school, so that's not even an option.
I wouldn't take a shower at your school. No way.
There was no showers.
Even if you had a shower, I'm not taking a shower at your high school.
Yeah.
Because
you would come out with some kind of disease. That's where COVID was born.
That and you're coming out of there walking out sideways. It might sound like it could happen at your school.
People get so stressed out about COVID. I'm like, that's it? COVID? You don't even know where I come from.
Yeah. Bro, you got enough antibodies to fight off South County.
That's why I don't think I have. Hey, I got people in my family got COVID and I tested negative. I'm like, dude.
They must have went to elementary school at a different part of town.
Yeah. Talk about COVID. I'm getting the shot tomorrow.
Oh.
I am. I want to do it.
What inspired this? The Delta strain?
Nothing inspired it. I'm just gonna do it. I'm very afraid. You know me. I have a phobia of needles.
Bitch.
Yeah, I know I'm a bitch about that. I know I'm ready to go and cry for a little bit over there while they do it. Yeah,
just
I will
a big
cry.
Pointy needle. Get ready. It's gonna puncture your epidermis.
Oh fuck.
And then they inject 5 cc's of fluid into your arm.
I'm
just
not
a little blood.
It's not about pain. Like, I don't care about the pain. You know, we got tattoos, but it's just the word needle messes up with me.
Needle.
Yeah. So stop.
Needle.
So next
I'm
week
Aryan, I need a needle. I'm sorry. I know you're trying to talk.
I'm gonna cry.
Oh, I'm sorry. I need a needle, some water. Hang on. Sorry.
And I'm going alone. Sasha's working, my daughter's working.
Oh, Bandito. Nobody to hold your hand.
I'll be that guy who passes out and starts screaming there, and they record me.
Oh!
It's all
What
over
if you
social
do?
media.
What if you did, bro?
I'm not gonna
We
say
all
no
have our
because
fears.
anything can happen to me.
We all have our fears.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it done, and that's it. A lot is happening. You saw those numbers in Florida? Jeez.
Dude, it's skyrocketing right now, 50%. But to be fair, it is also tourist season,
Yeah.
and I feel like they don't mention that on the news.
Yeah.
Is like, and as a Floridian, I get a little defensive over that because I'm like, bitch, like you're harping on Florida.
But I'm ready to
and I don't
start
wanna get
flying
political,
again,
but-
going out. I want to leave. I want to do something, vacationing or something. And the way everything is right now, I'm just gonna get it done. Everybody in my family has it now. It's just me. So.
Yeah, I'm that. Well, good for you, first and foremost. And I'm just not. I'm not okay with the fact that like they're busting up Florida on the news because I'm like, it's really, again, it's not really fair because so much of the country is traveling to Florida still, and we have international tourists coming here because of Disney and stuff and the other theme parks. And like, I'm not blaming those theme parks either. I mean, they have people that work there, but what I'm blaming is the fact of like, if you're gonna say how Florida's stuff is going up, well, you have to be fair and say, well, they also are one of the top tourist states of the entire world.
Yes. So talking about that, at work, and I'm not going to say, we're heading into a season that is really crazy, right? It's not summer. Halloween is a crazy season if you live in Florida. And I think I want to prepare myself. I just want to be. I'm going to try to do the best right now.
Can we make a promise that if we knew somebody in the theme park industry, they could maybe get us like one of them VIP passes that we could go check out a theme park
Say that
during
again?
Halloween?
Say it again?
You know, because I know some people that work in theme parks may listen to this podcast, and I've heard rumor that for certain people at theme parks, if they're higher up, they do get almost like a VIP pass.
Yeah.
To like, I don't know, like Halloween Horror Nights, things like that. Maybe we could go.
Yes.
Talk about it on the cast.
Yes.
Something like that. Since we're discussing fears.
I'm the worst of that, right? We had a good time.
We should go.
Yeah, we need to. But yeah, I'm afraid of how it's going to get. Because if it's busy right now at the parks, can you imagine during that season?
I'm more scared right now of getting locked down again.
Yeah. So anyway,
because
I
think it's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
I know that they're saying it's not going to, but
yeah,
like, bro, like I'm no fucking doctor, but the way these numbers are rising,
yeah, it's not looking good. So
a little spooky.
I'm gonna get what's it called, the Johnson. I'm gonna get that one. I don't care if I grow a third eye, but I'm not gonna go through 2 doses of vaccines. I'm not gonna do that. I'm sorry. I'm too afraid of vaccines to do 2 rounds. I'm doing the one.
So you don't want 2 needles?
Oh hell no! Why would I don't even want 1? Why would I do 2? I'd rather grow a third eye, if that's the case, than do 2 shots.
Yeah, that would be rough for somebody who doesn't like needles.
Yeah. So
I don't like going to the dentist.
And to be honest, if it was that bad, why they haven't taken it out of the market? You know what happens is
here's the thing,
bad
right?
things come out, and that's always going to be there.
Well, and arguably, yeah, that's just like we're saying about the Florida thing, right?
Yeah.
Like they're going to talk about the bad stuff. They're not talking about the good stuff. And, to be fair, like I'm surprised that the people, and I'm not saying which is right or wrong. I know Hery said he's just going to get his now. I haven't gotten mine yet. And it's not a big deal. Like, it doesn't, you know what I mean? It doesn't have to be. Like, I hate that people make it like, oh, you're a vaccinated person and I'm not, or vice like that. Why is that an argument? Who cares? You know?
That's how it is already now.
Yeah, and it's stupid. It's we have enough division in the world to where it's like, bro, do what you want to do. That's totally cool. So, anyways,
I'll do it, and I'll tell you next week how it went because it's probably it's going to go really bad.
You should video it and put it on the podcast Instagram.
Oh my goodness! I'm gonna have to take then Onyx
The
with me.
listeners want to see more of you.
Yeah. Oh my god! I'd rather take a picture modeling.
Don't be a puss.
You know what? I will take Onyx with me, and I'll tell him.
You got to be recorded, bro. We need to laugh at your pain.
Yeah.
Which, side note, by the way, laughing at pain, I'm going to literally put it on the airwaves, so I'm making it aware. I have a improv show coming up August 21st at the Lake Wales Little Theater in Lake Wales, Florida.
I'm on vacation that week. I can go.
You should go.
Can I?
At this point in time, the show hasn't been canceled. We're still open doors.
Yeah.
It's generally like you usually have to wear a mask when you come inside.
I'm vaccinated, so I don't need it.
Perfect. Most people end up taking them off when they sit down. But again, it's I have to be fair as somebody who's being a part of the venue that I say the rules. Like I said, August 21st, it's usually about 7 p.m. It's like a $5 to $7 charge to get in, man. It's a great show. Out of the box comedy, or out of the box improv. I'm sorry?
They serve alcohol?
No alcohol there. It's only because it's like this little, it literally is, obviously it's in the name, but it says like this little theater. We are doing some more venues this year that are going to have alcohol, like at some breweries and stuff. So I will keep everybody in the loop for those. I'm sure those are going to be more friendly for some of our guests. Yeah, so it's part of an improv group that I don't run it. I'm just a part of it.
Yeah.
And it's a great little troupe. It's where I got my start, and I'm continuing to work. I still learn stuff. Let me not sound like I'm putting it down, but I definitely got my start in comedy with this group, and it's a hell of a show. It's a really good time. We have a good group, and I think you'd enjoy it.
Yeah, that sounds really good.
And plus, and I've never gotten to see you at a show yet, right? We always mess up with our schedules. So this time here, maybe I'm
on vacation.
Maybe
during that time, I have so much vacation time I gotta use. So I'll be off.
I wish I had that problem.
I'll be off for a week during that same time.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Well, when you're on vacation, you'll have to come out. It'll be a good time.
We usually
me and Melinda usually have. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, we usually go out to dinner after. Or we have a few of our friends come over after the show. It's about a 2-hour-long show, give or take, hour and a half, 2 hours, depending on how good we're doing. But we usually we pack it out.
Mm-hmm.
We usually pack it out because like the place holds like 115 people,
okay.
So we usually pack it out pretty good or close to it. So definitely get there if you're listening or thinking about checking it out. Lake Wales Little Theater, August 21st, 7 o'clock. You got to get there crazy early, but 15 minutes early before the doors. Doors usually open half hour before, but it's a good time. Great group of people. But I'd love to have you there.
Yeah.
I'd love for you to see me do my thing.
That's your thing.
Do your thing, baby.
Thing.
Dude, let me tell you what I had to do yesterday. Melinda went and bought a new car.
Oh, yeah?
So, yep. She went and got a new car. So I spent the whole day with her. We got up super early, went to the gym, did breakfast, all that, and then we were on the move, bro. 4 dealerships we went to yesterday.
To get the car that she wanted.
To look at cars.
Yeah, yeah.
Because Melinda had never really had the chance to kind of handpick the vehicle she had purchased. See, so her mom was a car saleswoman growing up. So, like, her mom would always get the deal and just be like, you need to sign here. So she was really excited to get the opportunity to pick out her own car and do all the stuff. But she wanted, like, somebody to be there to back her up as an opinion. But she wanted to take the lead.
Trust my opinion. That's it. Don't like it, honey.
Yep. Booyah. Once we get some stickers made up, slapping one on the back of that thing. So we went to like a Honda dealership, a Hyundai dealership,
Hyundai.
Toyota. We went to Hyundai. Bro, they're right next door to each other too.
Yeah, yeah. You can actually leave the car in the first one, and just walk the rest ones.
Bro,
Just walk
so
them.
much.
So what she got? Like what
She
brand?
ended up she got a Mazda at the end.
A what?
And a Mazda.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. By the time, and it was the last dealership we went to, of course. But it was like, it was the fourth. I don't want anybody to think that we looked at all these options and then we're like, okay, let's go with the first deal. No.
I hate going to dealerships. I hate going.
It was all day. I mean, we were on a mission. We had the down payment for her, everything like that. So we were on a mission. We knew we were going to do it. But, bro, there are some characters in the car sales industry.
That's why I don't like to go, because they, man, vultures, they want to, oh, man, it's too much, I appreciate that you have to make your money. I get it. I completely do. But I think as a salesperson, and I've been in sales, you also have to get to know that person that you're trying to sell. You cannot treat every customer the same way, the same approach. It just doesn't work. Man, and I just hate when somebody's just like all over you. Caca, caca. Dude.
Well, bro, you're not wrong. Like the first dealership we go to, now granted, I'm going to be fair. We get there, the doors open at this dealership at 9 o'clock. We were there at 9:15. No problem. So it's early. These guys are excited. The blood's pumping. They want to get the first sale of the day done. I get it. But we get there. This guy, It was like Goldilocks and the Three Bears yesterday for us. This guy comes out to us. As soon as we get out of the car, bro, feet on the pavement. Hey, can I help you guys out? Can I see what you're doing? Nice guy. Name is Justin, ironically enough. Nice guy. Hey, man, here's what I want you guys to do. Take a look around, see if there's something you like. And I was like, well, no shit. That's why we're here. So, but he was cool because he wasn't super aggressive. And he was like, hey, look, here's my card. Why don't you guys walk around on your own and text me?
There you go. Give me the card.
While you're walking. I like that. Give me
his card.
Now,
go. Like, I want to know card.
He did approach me first. And I then told him, hey, look, this is for her. This is her car. I'm in no way on the paperwork. So, which was fine. But the thing is after that, he still kept only talking like to me as if I was buying this car. So Melinda didn't really like that. Obviously, I didn't really like it. I was like, bro, I'm not spending any money today. This is 100% her car. I'm not even signing on this thing. But, we test drove a car, and we're like, She's like, she was really hung up on it. Like, she was like, I'm not going to buy the first car I see today. So we didn't buy the first car. We looked at like a Toyota RAV4. Nice wheels, nice ride.
Yeah.
Rode good. It was used. Wasn't a bad deal, but a little pricey. So then we go next door to Hyundai, where we meet a gentleman by the name of Cole over there at Winter Haven Hyundai, or excuse me, Red Hoagland Hyundai. And no deal's good as a Red Hoagland deal. So, anyways, this guy comes out, young dude. A little bit, I like this guy right off rip because he's dressing nice, right?
Okay.
Like the last guy, Justin, nice guy, practical clothes, what he was wearing, polos and shorts because he's on the ground, it's hot. This guy comes up, nice button down, branded shirt, nice seam. You're going to appreciate this. Nice pressed seam running down the pants. There you
go. That's how you
nice
do.
Nice set of shades. Good look.
That's
looking good.
Yep.
Like, I'm like, this is how. And some people find it weird when I'll look at a guy like that and I'll evaluate. But I'm like, no, bro, I like fashion. I like clothes. Like, if you dress to your figure. Anyways, so this guy, he was cool. A little better, right? Like, you could tell he was newer, but he was cool. Because we looked at some options that we didn't think she could get. And he was like, no, why don't you look at these ones? Learn some stuff, went on a test drive. He was cool. Bro, this guy was like, hey, sorry if you can hear a lisp in my voice. I said, I don't hear anything, bro. You're fine. Like, what are you talking about?
Pierced tongue.
He said he just got in a car accident.
Oh.
No, right? That's what I was thinking. He said he just got in a car accident where he didn't have his seatbelt on and fell asleep while driving, ran into a steel pole, crushed his teeth out.
Ew.
Like, he was like my age. He was like 28 and had all these veneers. But it didn't look bad. It looked like he had nice teeth. Like, I wouldn't have known all this unless he had spoke up like he did.
He
And
wanted
dude,
you
then
guys
all of
to
a sudden-
feel bad for him and compassionate. Let's do the
Maybe,
sale.
right? That's what I was kind of thinking, but I was like,
He wanted
ooh,
the
I don't know, I
sale.
don't wanna-
He needs to get new teeth.
And then dude, he had scars on his face. And again, I really don't give a shit what you look like. Like I said, I was giving him a compliment. He looked sharp.
Yeah.
But I didn't pay attention until he said something was the
Yeah.
fucking point. And, like, I know sometimes you try to get ahead of shit, but I was like, bro, that was one time where, like, now, I'm going to be honest, now I'm staring. Now I'm looking.
You're late to the
Now
game.
I'm
I
like-
would have been staring way before.
I wasn't, dude, because like I said, you didn't think about it because he dressed sharp.
Yeah, yeah.
And anyway, so we test drove there. We're like, nah, we're not going to do that. So we go pick up our friend. We have some lunch. We picked up Justin's wife, Olivia.
Mm-hmm.
And we went to Toyota of Lakeland, which I'm going to put them on blast, bro. Worst fucking car experience ever. Worst. Started off okay, like, but we had a really young car salesman there. And, like, he was okay. Like, he was nice, but, like, he comes from, like, a wealthy family, and that was obvious. And, like, so...
A little brat.
Like, and rule of thumb, bro, you never tell the people buying a car what you drive, because then that tells us either
You
if
see
you
what I
believe
mean?
in the brand.
Who these guys got to go through a course or something to learn how to deal with people.
Fucking rookie, bro.
Yeah, who wants to hear that?
And he's like, yeah, I drive an F-150 Platinum, which is like, you know, one of the most expensive Ford versions
Who cares?
with these expensive wheels on it that he's talking about, the Forces or whatever. And I'm like, bro, you're literally describing a $60,000 to $80,000 pickup truck while I'm here trying to get a Toyota.
I'm there for
I don't
business.
feel
I don't
bad
need
for
to
you
know
now.
anything about you.
Yeah. Bro, it was crazy, out of pocket. And then when Melinda said, you know, like she decided, she's like, well, out of all the cars, this one is just really, it's out of range. It was out of budget for what she was wanting to spend.
Yeah.
And like, I totally agreed. I was like, yeah, I think you get more bang for your buck somewhere else. And like, whatever. Bro, classic car dealership. Soon as we go to walk away, the manager comes over to close the deal. Gotta send the manager over.
Yeah, they do that.
Yeah. I'm like, bro, have you not seen... And you know me, bro. I'm trying to be quiet, but I'm also trying to give her independence. I was at a crossroads, my friend. So, like, because, like, since I used to tell timeshare, I know the game. I know the hustle, bro. And to a certain degree, like you said, as a salesperson, I try to be respectful of other salespeople when they're selling stuff. But, like, when I say no, it's no. Like, we're done. Like, that's it. That's it.
Yeah.
So, she literally, we go through this really bad process. The guy, like the manager comes over, and the manager, in my opinion, made everything worse. Like,
Yeah.
really bad.
Because they come to hammer.
They come hot, right? They come in hot, dude.
Chill,
like,
man.
He's like, well, like when I would do stuff like that, like when I like to close a nice sale, I come in with a soft approach. Hey, let me be your friend. My salesman is a dumbass. That's the approach I play as a sales manager or a closer. Like, hey, I'm going to tell you everything that's right with everything he told you is wrong. And then he kept, like, shitting on the other brands to try and close the deal. Like, he was like, well, you shouldn't buy this kind of car or this brand because, you know, they're inferior to this brand. I'm like, bro, that's not how you sell things.
Exactly.
What do you want me to do when I buy this car that's 10 grand more than every other car? Tell people, well, Trevor up there at fucking Lakeland Toyota told me if I was driving with the other ones, I wasn't a cool guy.
I mean,
I was like, bro, no way.
but you're a nice guy. Because you allow them to talk. I don't. Let's cut it. You know, like my last car, I got there. I said, I have no down payment, and I'm okay with that. I don't need a car. I'm looking for one, but I don't need it. I don't have a down payment. This is how much I can pay. I know I can get it because I have a good credit. Can you do it? No? Let me know. I'm not here to waste my time. I was there. I got it. Let's go.
Well, see, the difference was with this is Melinda specifically had never been through this process.
Yeah.
So, like, part of me was like wanting to be there, but like I'm on call, like I'm on the sideline.
Mm-hmm.
You tell me when you want me to, like I need a signal because I'll interject and shut the fucking thing down. We'll just walk away. And you know, and I get it because like as your first experience, like you're really not quite like sure what to do.
I understand.
Bro, but we got the fuck out of there. Ended up at at Lakeland Mazda. Coolest fucking people, bro. We had this old man who'd been selling for like 3 weeks. As soon as he walked to the back, I told our friend's wife, I said, watch, this motherfucker's lying to us. He ain't been selling 3 weeks. He's been doing this 50 years. And he's like, yeah, watch me get this deal. But I was like, either way, he was so cool, bro. So nice.
There you go.
Just friendly, nice old guy. And like, you don't mind spending money, right? Like, I feel like everybody goes through this. You don't mind spending money as long as you like the guy or girl, whoever that you're buying from.
Exactly. You're right.
And because this was good too, just as a little funny note, because we brought our friend's wife with us, Justin's wife, all the salespeople were confused about our relationship when we were sitting at the table.
That's funny.
Because they didn't know who was who. And Melinda, when she would talk about me, would say, yeah, I have a great partner. So they were confused. And I said, hey, if anybody asks, we're all 3 married. It's a throuple.
Yeah.
Bro, dude, they were all like, all the dealerships were like tiptoeing around it. Meanwhile, I'm over here like, da-da-da-da-da. That's right, baby.
Yeah.
That's right. You see me.
I can see them back in the office making the numbers like, do you know about those guys over there? You see them? Man.
Bro, not only is this guy open about it, he brought them both to buy a car for the other one.
I would have been the guy like, you see shit these days. No. I would have been me in the office. You see some shit these days. You know, these people messed up. You know?
Bro, it was a nice game, dude, because I was like, who else thinks like this? Because I would have thought that. I'd have been like, man, look at this motherfucker, bro. Like, brought them both in to buy one. Look at this shit. And I was fucking with the one salesman yesterday because he was showing me the back storage on the Toyota.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, this is good, a lot of storage. And he's like, yeah, we have this nice little cover that in case people look in, they can't see what you have in the back. And, dude, straight away, I said, well, that's good because we make a lot of trips to Miami to get a lot of cocaine. So this is perfect. Bro, he was like, oh. Because he's, I was like, man, I'm just fucking with you. And I winked at him. And I had all my gold and shit on yesterday. So he was really like, he was confused, bro.
He was not Spanish. Clearly he was not Spanish.
No, he was not.
Would have been a Spanish guy in Puerto Rico like, when are we going?
Yeah, dale.
We're in Miami.
Bro, see, that's the problem. Had it been a Spanish guy, like a funny guy I could have connected with, it would have been over. I'd be like, babe, we got to buy this car from Hector.
Yeah.
He's got it locked in.
I would be like, Papa, let's get in this car. Let me show you something. Let me show you how.
Let me show you.
Your girls, la nena gonna love this car, Papa.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, bro, you didn't work. And dude, the way
you put the music on too.
I don't know.
And you were like, listen to that. How does that sound? Hey. Hey.
What's your favorite?
Hey.
Dude,
wait.
These guys were crazy.
She happy with her car?
Loves it.
Good.
Loves it, bro. She got a pearl white CX-5, white leather interior.
Ooh.
Fancy.
Wee.
I told my gay brother about it yesterday on the phone, and he was like, "Oh, that's a triple B or a double BO or some shit." He rolled it right off as soon as I told him about it.
Why do you
What's
always
that
have
mean?
to call
He
him
said,
the
"Bad
gay
bitches
brother?"
only." Because the attitude he says it with.
Yeah, but you always say my gay brother.
Is hilarious. Well, because I have 2 brothers.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's your brother.
Oh. Well, because when I say it in a...
it's your brother.
Fuck you, man.
It's your brother.
Fuck you, man. He's my brother, but he says it like... He was funny, bro.
You have sisters, and you call one your lesbian sister?
Feminine tone.
You know my lesbian sister?
Yeah, but I don't have a lesbian sister.
Yeah. The crack addict.
But if I did,
my crack addict sister.
Oh. Yeah.
I mean,
my crack addicts. Well,
talk
if
about
I had
bully.
a crack addict sister, I'd come on. Well, I got a college sister. I got one sister up at UCF.
You see, you're putting adjectives. Your college sister, like she's the good one.
Look, the other sister, look, one teaches
Poor
college,
kids.
one's in college.
The older brother
The
is
other one
missing
is-
their lives. My college sister,
Bro, I didn't
she's the
even go
favorite.
to
I can get
college.
it out. She's your favorite.
Oh, that's so fucked up, bro. This is all
No,
my heroin.
she's your favorite. Tell me the other one.
Look, so I have my other sister, Ashley, who is
She's the other.
massage therapist. She's the director. She's the director, or not a director, excuse me. She's a professor for massage therapist stuff. She's a massage sister. And then I have my other sister, Madison, who is also in college. But Madison's going to college locally. So my other sister, Maggie, that's
But it's
at
locally.
UCF.
Got it.
Well, they each have their own path. Well, they're doing the same thing because, like, Maggie went to Polk State, like in a community college type deal, until she got her associates, and now she's going to UCF. I don't think Madison wants to go to UCF. I think she wants to get her associates and go to UF in Gainesville. So, like, one of them took a little break on one of the semesters, and then the other one didn't on one semester. So, but they're both doing good. Look, at the end of the day, I always tell them, you're doing better than me. I have 0 college.
Yeah. That's okay.
I'm relying on my good looks and charm.
We'll leave it there then.
I do have good looks and charm, bitch.
We'll leave it there.
Look at this face.
Yeah, it doesn't look like
See?
the guy who has brothers and calls them by their adjectives.
Bro, the day I got hired to work for you and you didn't know me, you would have been regretful. You would have hired me. You would have hired me, even if you had been in my interview.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, you would have. Look at this.
I wouldn't hire you. I wanted to get rid of you the first
would've.
day, and you know it. I wouldn't hire you for a... I remember when I met you, and our boss at the time said to me, I hire you this person, and like, oh, okay. I already knew you were white. When I read the name, I was like, great.
Strike number one.
Great. That was a very interesting group. We have the Spanish girl, the black girl, and then the white guy.
Dude, diversity.
Talk about it, right? And when we sat in that room, I still remember like it was just now. We were on that room, and I was like, ugh, this kid is annoying. Oh, my God. I went back and I said, he has to go. He has to go. And I remember our boss was like, why? I don't know. I don't like him. I don't like him. You should have talked to me about this next time. You should have talked about it. We should have talked about this. No, he has a good resume. He's this and that. I don't care. I don't like him. And if we can't work together as a team, I should not have him in my team. What are you talking about? You haven't even worked with him. I know. Oh, I know. And here we are, all these years later. The hell.
Now I'm like a fucking tick, bro. I grow on you. Just.
It's funny because also we have a friend in common, Jaser, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was bad too. So when around the same time, he's part of our team, right? He was part of our team, and he reported to you. But I had to make the phone calls to let them know when they were starting, right? Because we were going to be part of something big, so we had to start calling people back to work. And I remember I called him. Oh, it is so funny. I said, hey, man, Jaser, this is Ari, blah, blah, blah. We haven't met, but I'm calling you because I have your schedule. I give him the schedule. He says, I'm on vacation. I said, excuse me? I said, excuse me? I said, yeah. I put that in my application that I was going to be on vacation during that week. Dude, I got so mad on the phone. I said, well, you know what? This is not going to work. I'm going to get back to you because this is when we need you. We cannot work it like this. I went off. And now we're like great friends. Until this day, he talks about it to me. Man, you didn't want me. You wanted to get me fired. I said, yeah, you damn right about it. You were not there when we needed you.
Bro, we had the best time.
I went back to my boss and said, this guy here, His name, Jacer? Is that how you say the name? Jacer?
Laser?
Who has the name Jacer?
Laser?
Like, what kind of name is that? Is this a celebrity? What is that? His artist name? And I was like, what's going on? I said, he can't be here. He's on vacation. Well, I mean, if he put that on the application and we hire him, then we have to accommodate it. I don't care. That's not reliable to me. You know? Oh, it was bad.
He's not in the trenches when we need him,
I wanted
bruh.
to get rid of him too. And then all of a sudden, he's the coolest guy ever.
Yeah, and he's moving up the ranks over there.
He is, yeah. Yeah. He is. He's cool.
Oh, man.
Anyway.
Good times, bro.
But yeah, we have to get him on the show too. We got to make this happen too because he does music, really good music. And I go to him for a lot of stuff that we do for the podcast. He's a really cool guy, funny guy too. But talk about positive people in life, right? He's one of the most positive people that I've ever met, and I think I'm pretty positive, but he beats me. Like I'm very
oh, dude, that guy's just cheery.
I'm not positive. I'm very determined and driven. And
yes.
he has a lot of that, so he's a cool guy. So we need
Big
to have
smile.
him to talk about his
Jazer
music.
Does. I guarantee you right now, as Jazer listens to this episode, he's like, ha 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 ha, like rolling,
Funny story.
laughing, big
Two
smile.
things. So after he leaves the company we work for, he goes to be, I don't know what you call that, but he works at the court and he marries people, right? In court. So one day I'm watching the news. And they're talking about where you get married. I don't know if you've ever been to court to see somebody get married. They have these little rooms, right? And they're just 4 walls, plain walls, and the guy's there marrying you, you know, and that's what he does. And all of a sudden they're talking on the news about they have created these new rooms, like theme it. And when you get married, you select the room that you want, right? So the lady, the reporter, is talking about it on the news, and in the background, you can see a couple getting married, and I see, is that Jacer? And he's marrying, they're like, and I'm texting him at the same time, like, is that you on TV? It was hilarious. Yeah. But then, like a week later, I'm driving to work, and they're talk about a situation, you know, we want to hear people call the line and talk about an experience when somebody told you cannot do something in life, and you prove them wrong. Years later, this is where I am, right? And so, anyway, let's open the lines for calls. Hey, man, tell us your name. I'm Jacer. I'm like, what? Nobody has.
Get the fuck out
nobody has that name. I'm like, nobody has that name except for him. And it was him talking about his personal story. Really cool. And I'm on the phone again. I'm driving and texting as usual. And I'm like, hey, dude, you're on the radio right now. Yeah, it was pretty funny. 2 times.
That's dope, bro.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, I think what we're going to end up doing is maybe like we get to like episode 15, we take like a 2 or 3 week break and start coordinating these interview shows
we have to.
for the next season.
Yeah, we have to.
And we just roll out like interview shows of people.
And he's coming out with new music, so it would be cool to go over that.
Yeah, to talk about his albums.
See, so
hook him up.
Anyway,
but
I think we're good, man.
My friend,
I gotta go shopping. That's gonna be fun. Get my vaccine. We'll talk about it next week, and I'll tell you my emotions and how I went through. Like, I think it's like menopause. I think I'm gonna be going through that. Like when they get
menopause.
Menopause as they put in the vaccine on me, because I think I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna get mad. It's gonna be a lot of emotions.
I'm gonna sweat.
Yeah, all that. I'm gonna probably shit my pants too. So I don't know.
Well, bro, it's been great. I want to thank everybody for continuing to listen to us. I know that sometimes we have some crazy off the wall topics, but we've loved the fan base and the response. I think we had our top week we've ever had this past week, and that was a great feeling.
Oh, it was good.
And thank you guys.
I have to thank somebody. Shout out to somebody who her name is Emmy. She sent me a message saying what squatty potty I need to get that will help me poop better. So
do you know her, or is she just a listener?
Yeah. Huge fan apparently, and she sent me a message. You need to buy this one. They sell it at Ross. So it's $5. It's $5. Get this one. It works for me. So thank you, Emmy. Appreciate it. I'm gonna get it.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, guys, send us a message. Feel free to interact with us. I know both of our personal Instagrams are attached to the page, or you can find us in the pictures. We'd love to hear from you guys. Thank you for listening. We're gonna keep doing our thing. And my friend, on that note,
Gracias.
I'll see you
Bye,
later,
bye,
bro.
man.
Be good.